Yeah, Carl LeBeau, right, and a couple other guys. They're all kind of really funny, tough bastards.
The outlaws of comedy.
That's it.
Themselves.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I saw Kinison destroy. And it was like I saw Rodney at a theater in Florida where it felt like fucking holy shit, this is a rock show because it was bam, bam, bam.
Yeah,
crowd going
Rodney.
nuts. Rodney.
Rapid fire, like a machine gun.
The best Rodney would crush for like 8 minutes and then go, I know a lot of fucking jokes, baby. And they go, ah! That was so cool, man. But Kinison, too, just took over. I saw him in the moment. It was amazing.
Yeah, I got to see Kinison decline, too. I got to see the decline because I saw him a couple of times live. And the last time I saw him live, it was in New Hampshire, and there was not that many people there. I drove to this theater with this girl that I was dating. I was probably 20 at the time. Again, it was before I did comedy. And he was just, it was already like boozing heavy.
Yeah.
And it wasn't as good.
Right. He was.
Because he peaked in 86. I feel like the Kinison from 86 is probably one of the greatest comedians that ever lived, if not the best. He was a monster. He was a monster.
Yeah.
But the guy was doing blow and drinking and hanging out with rock stars and just partying. And his brother wrote about it. Did you ever read his brother's book? Brother Sam?
Right.
His brother Bill. It's a great book.
Yeah.
It's a great book. If you're a fan of stand-up, I tell anybody, go buy that book because it's a great book. And Bill said that you could see the drop-off in Sam's material because he just stopped writing. He wasn't hungry anymore. He had made it. Instead, because there's this hunger inside of him to make it as a comedian, and that's what led him to be outrageous and do all those jokes about like the starving kids in Africa and all these different jokes he did that were just so outrageous, and that preacher's voice and that fucking powerful delivery.
Yeah.
But then when he made it, man, he got real fat and just drinking every night.
Yeah, he was
started wearing the bandana,
slower,
bandana days, the rock star days.
Sure.
It just dropped off. It wasn't the same. It was like a caricature of Kinison.
That's funny. It just happens. It happens that when you're drinking or doing whatever the fuck it was. I got
a lot of coke.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's the one that really like.
Well, that makes you not
drains
think
people.
straight. You're definitely all over the place. You fucking you can't stay steady with a thought.
Yeah.
And but I remember I met him a couple times. Paulie Shore was very tight with him.
Yeah.
And I knew Paulie, and I hung out with Kinison a couple of times, but I saw him at the Improv the last time I saw him, and he was a little he was so sweet, like he was so nice to me, and he remembered that we hung a little bit. I was a young fucking dummy, and he was nice to me, and he had that kind of glazed, had a few too many in the eyes, but he was just. He definitely was. When he walked into the fucking Improv that night, every comedian was like, well, holy shit, there he is, the fucking man.
Right.
It was cool.
He changed comedy. He really did, because there was no comedy like that before Kinison came around. He was a different kind of comedy. Mm-hmm. It's like all of a sudden comedy was like you could yell.
Oh my God, that was the biggest
force. He was just like, and the preacher's voice, that thing that he had, where he had that charisma of being this tent revival preacher.
Yes. And when he would talk quiet, and then all of a sudden blast the shit out.
Yes. Oh my God. And he was a legend at the store. When I got to the store goes through these eras, right? And when I got to the store, it was 94. And the Kinison era had ended. He died. Right. And then there was this big drop-off. Like, the store was kind of vacant when I got there in 94. It was weird. Like, the shows would be half empty. And
Yeah. They were having problems for a bit. Yeah.
But they all had these stories. All the guys like Harris, Pete, and the guys that were still around, they'd all have these stories about when Kinison was there. Yeah. He would perform at midnight. And around 11:30, all these rock stars would start showing up, and movie stars.
Right,
And they would all go there to see Kinison. And so he had the midnight spot.
Fucking cool.
And they would all go, and I remember thinking, imagine people coming to the Comedy Store just to see you. That must be so insane.
That's fucking cool as fuck.
Oh, it was the coolest because it was all just word of mouth.
Yeah, man.
Everybody, this is like 84-ish. Before he popped, everybody just knew about him.
Rock. I remember Chris was in Vegas, and I went to see him with Nicholson, and Jim Brooks.
Wow.
And we were sitting there, and fucking Nicholson was laughing his ass off. And I had that thought you just had. I was just going, fucking rock is so cool.
Right.
That people fucking fly an hour, like, where is he? Let me go see him. They sit back and laugh. And I fucking
crazy?
just going, shit, Rock, you really are a fucking stud, man.
Oh, yeah. The Bring the Pain days, Bigger and
Yeah.
Blacker and Bring the Pain, two of the greatest specials of all time.
Unbelievable.
Of all
Flawless.
time. Flawless.
Yeah, he's a badass. I talked to Rock yesterday, just for like 10 minutes or something, and we got really excited about stand-up again. I go, you writing? He goes, I kind of am. I kind of, like, he can't stop. When he was doing his tour, he's like, I need a break, blah, blah, blah. He just did like a fucking year on the road or some
Right.
shit. And then he's right back to like, got some ideas, got some
Yeah,
shit.
I think that's a good way to do it. Take a little break and just refresh your mind
Yeah.
so you're not running stale. You
Of
know,
course.
because he did a live special too.
His live special was I loved it.
Yeah,
I
and it was
loved
also like the build up because of getting slapped by Will Smith and all that
Right,
crazy
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I think that was like the best thing that ever happened to him, because then he became like wild again. Like his stand up was like outrageous. Like it was like the Rock of old.
That night was like watching a fucking Super Bowl. You were just like, what? It's a live event? Holy fuck, what the fuck? And
Yeah.
then he was a badass, and I think he had some white shit on, and he looked cool as fuck, and you were waiting for him to talk about it, and
Yeah.
then he got to it, and he got fucking excited.
Well,
to
he
say-
didn't talk about it for a while.
Yeah,
on
right.
stage. Like he would tell
Yes.
people, if you think
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about
Yeah,
it, I'm
right.
not.
Yeah.
He wanted to be ready, and he wanted to really think about what he was going to say and how to say.
That's because of where we are in life, where anything you say is fucking on the internet the next day. So he's
The
like,
next
I
day.
gotta be careful and not blow this shit up. And
Also,
I say
they would
it right.
ruin the bits.
Yeah.
Because people would just tell the bits, and,
Yes.
and it wasn't even ready yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you have a life-changing event like getting slapped at the Oscars in this most preposterous
Yeah,
scenario, it was
yeah.
the whole thing was preposterous.
Yeah.
I think for him it was also a wake-up call, like, hey, these motherfuckers don't really care about me. You know, this
in that
is-
moment,
Yeah, they didn't protect me. Nobody
Yeah.
stopped it. He went back and sat down, and then he got an award afterwards. He got a
Yeah.
standing ovation. Like,
It
what the
was-
fuck is
whole
going on
thing
here?
was fucking weird.
Yeah, because you always want to be that guy who's hosting the Oscars and who's starring in the big movies, and
Yeah.
that's what everybody wanted. Everybody wanted to be the big movie star. But then you realize, like, well, these people are fuckers. You know,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
What did you do? How did you set this up? How come nobody tackled him?
That
like,
was
how,
a fucking weird moment.
oh,
Live
the weirdest.
moment. Yeah.
It was like a guy just showing his ass. Like, you just pulled your pants down, showed the world your ass. Like, why did you do